The program was actually started by Officer Gabriel Candelaria.
Yeah, I got the idea from Officer Jason Detheridge. We worked together in the Crimes Against Children unit. It was originally his idea. I brought that idea to Sergeant Middleton, who then sent it up the chain, and everybody was super supportive. That's kind of how the project began.
It actually started back last year, school year, when we did a coffee with a cop at West Mesa High School. We were trying to listen to music and try to be cool with the youth, and they were laughing, telling us that if we're going to do this, if we're going to be jamming out to music, we got to have a cool car or something to jam out to. Kind of gave me an idea that maybe we should try to do something to connect better with the youth. I asked Officer Candelaria, what can we do? And he approached me with building a lowrider. I said, as long as we turn it into a youth kind of thing, I would be all about it. Initially, I didn't understand it, and then the more and more it's become something that has turned into an amazing thing.
It's not about the car, it's not about lowriders, it's a youth leadership program. It's a chance to engage youth, work with at-risk youth who otherwise probably would say they hate the cops. It gives us a chance to build rapport. That way we can change the culture of the police are bad and they're here to take me to jail.
The whole purpose of it is for a youth leadership program, for us to turn high school age students into our future leaders. And this is a way we can connect with them, because some people want to be a police officer and they know it from the time that they're a young kid, and some people hate police officers, and this is a way to kind of bridge the gap between the people who hate the police department or just in general have a bad taste in their mouth, and this is just a conversation starter.
I think the impact has been huge. We had West Fest here a couple months ago at Alamosa Community Center, and we were welcomed as family into the little car show. It was funny. We were hugging everybody, shaking hands, asking everybody's first name. It was pretty cool. There are otherwise people that I probably wouldn't associate with, because I wouldn't know them, and we would kind of do our thing, they would do their thing. But it was cool just to build those friendships and build those connections.
Everything we wanted to do, we wanted to make sure that this was not the Albuquerque Police Department showing the community that, hey, this is a lowrider we built. We did not want it to be something that a big corporation donated a bunch of money to, and then that just people just say, oh, hey, check it out, here's our lowrider, we're cool too. We wanted the community to be involved. The City Council approved a $30,000 youth leadership program that goes directly to this, and we immediately said, let's put $5,000 back into the community with the kids, so for a scholarship. And I said, well, how can we do that? What if let's do like a contest of some sort? And we argued about the way the contest should be, and ultimately he said, well, what about a mural? There's a lot of young artists that maybe we can. So just recently, the initial thing that you saw was the rewarding of that, and we actually got an extra $5,000 from Syndic Credit Union. So we put the other money into the other kids, so it wasn't just one kid that got money. We were at the Isotopes baseball and people voted. And initially all we had was just a picture of a regular Crown Vic that didn't have any, and people were kind of like, why do you have a car on the back of a trailer? I don't get it. They didn't really understand. The more and more videos we get leaked from the garage that it was getting worked on, people started to really get into it, and now we've driven it around maybe 4 or 5 times, and literally people are giving us thumbs up, taking photographs, stopping us in the middle of the street saying what the heck is going on. It's really starting to get there.
I hope that we can expand beyond lowriders, whether it's keeping it with vehicles, maybe a 4x4, just something that allows the police department and us as officers to interact with different groups. We don't want to keep it just in the Hispanic lowrider community. If we could venture out to maybe the kids that drag race on Montgomery, maybe build a little race car, whatever it is, to just meet a new group of people and build some more connections. I think that's the goal of the project, and I'd like to see it expand, and I hope it expands within our unit.
we challenge to be around the people who think that this is a waste of money, because it's the engagement we're having with this youth is amazing. The impact that it's having is way above what I thought it would be. It's getting national attention, which is amazing, and it's starting conversations amongst youth and police and people in the community that need to happen.